So let's talk about why I believe and I'm very optimistic on this year's defense. I'm so excited for this defense. First of all, let's first go over preseason and how I went about. I like what I see from this defense. High interceptions, even though I'm not gonna fall for that bait anymore. Just getting turnovers. That was the Dan Quinn way. But what's getting me excited is that this defense has a solid foundation, solid know-how, solid scheme, and a defensive coordinator in Mike Zimmer who's came in and who's been teaching everyone why they're doing what they're doing, their responsibility and how it works on the overall scheme. Starting with, I gotta start with up front with we had so many acquisitions I'm so happy about. I wish we can get one more. I'm not looking for a top tier guy, but just a guy that can, a Deron Payne or a Jared Allen, maybe from the just one more. But I'm so happy that we addressed it with the pickups, the Linval Joseph, with the Carl Lawsons. I'm blanking on the last guy who has a phenomenal size at 6'4", 360 or 340. Those guys are not names, Cowboys fans, but let me tell you why. As a former offensive lineman, they're important. They're the size that they have. The floor of productivity that I'm asking from them is just to clog the lanes, play 2-gap, play 3-gap. We have one guy that's named up with the absurd physicals. He's going to be in a 3-gap. He's going to be at the 3-tech. He's going to be able to shoot the gap. He's fast for his size, but just imagine in the opposing team's run game, that's going to be the guys that are going to be leaning against them, and they're going to have to move against the wheel. And I'm going to get into that next group, but hashtag keep the linebackers clean, because that's what these interior defensive linemen is going to be doing. I'm so glad of the acquisitions we made, even though it may be for the cheap, even though they may be older guys. The key thing is we got numbers. We got guys who can switch in, switch out, and most importantly, we got vets that can teach Mozzie, that can tell him, hidden things he can do to improve his game, maybe incorporate his game, because there's coaching, and then there's coaching players within their realm of what they're doing. There's only so much that the coach can do. Maybe if he sees it, sometimes you gotta see the final product in order to, get it. And, it's just a vet. The edges, shout out to Marshawn Nealon before I go. I can't wait to see this kid play. Rookie. He's going to be elite on the run fits, with washing, down, fitting off the edge, taking on counter blocks with the correct shoulder, forcing it to our force players. I'm telling you, this is going to be exciting to watch. Just it's going to be exciting to watch how much improved this run defense is. Going to the linebackers, what can I say? The only person we haven't seen is Eric Kendricks, and I already knew he's going to do great things because of what he's been able to do to be a translator for Mike Zim's offense for everyone else on the defense. Him being the Mike, him having the Will Overshown, Luafau, names across the board, and I'm so excited for that. The linebacking group, in my opinion, what a turnover, going from one of our weakest positions to now being one of our strongest. Okay, and we're gonna be finally see some good old fashioned linebacker play now. They're gonna be able to shoot the gaps, take on blocks, be violent at the point of attack, even being able to recover. You know what I'm saying? So when Mike Zim want to go to them dime and nickel looks, maybe he can keep a guy out there with some size who's not a liability in coverage as well. All right, let's go to the DBs. Okay. We just lost Deron Bland for like 6 to 8 weeks, but I'm still confident because we got a guy in Kalen Carson who I'm excited to see. Trayvon Diggs is back. In the third corner, Jordan Lewis, whoever's going to be in there. And I'm blanking Israel. I'm blanking on his last name. I can't wait to see him as well. But they're going to be able to feed off of what we got going. And then the safety room. The safety room is so exciting. I hope we keep Julius Woods, but Wanye Thomas, man. And I'm blanking on the other guy, Marquise Bell. And we still got Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson. The safety room is just stacked, and these guys. This position group is going to be crucial in Mike Zimmer's scheme because he loves to disguise coverages. And the way to disguise coverages is rocking and rolling the safeties, because you got to hold that coverage until the last second in the pre-snap before post-snap. Listening to Cam Newton, that's how he's able to read the coverage. When a quarterback comes to the line, he's immediately looking at the safeties, because the safeties are going to give away what the coverage is, you even the pressure, because they got to roll the coverage away, and they're going to read if they roll the coverage to, if you're looking at the defense, to your left, they mean they're bringing the pressure from your right, because they got to be able to replace. There's certain things that got to be there's just defensive rules they got to follow, because they don't want to have just a hole in the defense. So just his whole defense, his why is to keep the offensive coordinator thinking and the quarterback thinking, because I think the main aspect of this offense, like what he wants to disrupt, is the timing of throws, the timing of reads, the timing of everything. That's the whole premise, I believe, in Zim's game, because he believes he has the team, he's coaching his guys around him to fly towards the ball, to hound, to pursue and everything like that. And then I went over this entire defense, and I forgot the most important chess piece. Well, I'm excited. Micah Parsons is going to win in defensive. He's going to be DPOY this year, defensive MVP. I'm calling it already, because what Mike Zimmer is doing, what we've seen in this preseason is the exoskeleton of his defense, and it was already impressive. With the Micah Parsons effect, now he's going to be able to manipulate him as a rusher, even as coverage. That's because Micah Parsons' best abilities is unpredictability and his versatility, how he can play everywhere at full speed and full out. I mentioned the linebacker room. He's going to have Micah off ball sometimes. Imagine Micah coming down. How about this? In the long, developing plays, I went over it before, when in the opposing team's offense have to go on a half slide, he can set his mic one way and send Micah towards away from the zone side of the protection into the man side, which is the guard and tackle, and play a little game with that if he wants, or just send him straight up, because no one in this league can block Micah straight up, or the double A gap pressures with Micah and putting the stress on a center. What center is touching Micah? The bounds for this defense, the heights for this defense that they can achieve is just limitless, and I'm so excited. We finally got a coordinator in Mike Zimmer. I'm interested in how he's going to bring this defense into in fruition, but that's why you should get excited, man. Even with everything that's going around the Cowboys front office right now, there's still some optimism in the air. There's still some hope in the air. And if Mike Zimmer can complete what Dan Quinn couldn't do in stopping the run, that is half of the recipe to make it towards the NFC, or even a NFC championship, or even a Super Bowl. And that's just happiness on my faces, man. So hey, listen, thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe to the video. Comment below what are you excited for in the previous video about the offense. Tell me who you interested to see it in this upcoming season. But look, until next time, Cowboys fans, we're still them same old boys. Peace.